Hi BookTube. I'm here with my Friday reads. I did a separate video talking about comics. I don't know which will be posted first. I'll just try and upload them at the same time. Whichever one's there first is there first. So I was reading. I'm going to talk about this DNF I did first. I was reading A Hologram for the King by Dave Eggers. Dave Eggers is one of my favorite authors. I've never gone wrong with one of his books, but this one was just boring, and I couldn't really see any benefit in continuing to read it. It's about a middle-aged, middle-class white male, and like those stories can be good, but he was just so normal that it was just like there's nothing interesting there. Who's in Dubai, he's trying to market an IT system. And I couldn't do it. I watched the preview for the movies to see if there's like maybe something I was missing, like maybe something happens later on in the book. I got about maybe like a third through it. It just turns into a love story, which is just not what I'm looking for. I finished Annihilation and wow, I love it. I'm going to be reading the next book, Authority, actually with my brother in February. Yeah, and the movie is completely different. I kept expecting that bear character from the movie to show up. It's one of the best movie monsters I've ever seen, and I was really looking forward to reading how it would be described in the book, and it turns out that the movie and book are two completely separate things. So yeah, don't go into the book expecting the movie, and don't go into the movie expecting the book. They're two completely different things. What else? That's it. I think that's all I finished. I'm very close to finishing The Unvanquished by William Faulkner. This is a story told from the point of view of Bayard Sartoris, who starts out as 12. At the point I'm at, he's 15 now. And it takes place during the Civil War, and of course we're in the South. And Bayard has a friend, Ringo, who is a slave. And his granny is taking care of him while his father's off fighting or not fighting in the war. It's hard to see what's going on. I really like the way Faulkner writes. He doesn't really write about things, he kind of writes around things. So it's just kind of like you have to really pay attention to see what's going on. I really like that. And then there's just some funny stories in here as well. And a lot of interesting observations about the Civil War. I don't know a lot about the Civil War. Being a Canadian, I didn't learn much about it in school. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to finishing this and talking more about it. That was total fluke that I read another William Faulkner, by the way. And this was another fluke. I saw that Sam's Nonsense is doing a read-along for this. And this was one of the books I unwrapped. Artemis Fowl by, I'm not even going to try and pronounce his first name, by Mr. Colfer. And this is interesting. I missed this when I was a kid. Well, I don't think I was a kid when this came out. This was published in 2001, and I would have been 15? Yeah. 15. I just think about that. And it's about a 12-year-old boy. 12-year-old boy. It's a theme here. Who's kind of like a villain, and he kidnaps a fairy. And then we get to see both the fairy world, which is kind of technologically advanced, and him kind of, going at it. It's kind of like a heist crime novel for middle grade, I believe. And another 12-year-old protagonist here. This I just unwrapped last night after I decided to DNF A Hologram for the King. This is The Last of the Crazy People by Timothy Finley. It's a Canadian novel. I'm just going to read the back because I've read like 8 pages. The Last of the Crazy People is Timothy Finley's first novel, the compelling story of an 11-year-old boy's private world of bewilderment and conflict. His mother won't leave her room, his adored older brother is drinking, and his father is obsessed with the family's disintegration, but seems unable to fix it. Left to himself, Hooker Broad's on events and takes terrifying steps to end the confusion. So I don't know if I've read a Timothy Finley before, but I'm always up for Canadian literature. And I've already unwrapped one book because I'm very close to the end of 2 of these, and that's Swallows and Amazons by Arthur Ransom. This is a classic children's story. I don't know too much about it besides that. And I'm going to unwrap another one on camera, so I'm just going to grab a random book here. I don't know. Let's go for this one. This is a hardcover. Flower fell. This is a hardcover book. Let's just unwrap it. See what we have here. I do not recognize this. Oh, okay. Another children's novel. I'm not complaining. I love some children's novels. This is Anastasia, Ask Your Analyst by Lois Lowry, who wrote the, oh my gosh, I can't remember the name of it. The dystopian children's novel with the guy sees colors. The Gift or something like that. Sorry. I read it. I loved it. Don't ask me the title. It's by the same author. Anastasia is a 13-year-old who is really intelligent, I believe. So, yeah. That's what I'll be reading. Lots of 12-year-old protagonists there. I don't know what the world is telling me. Maybe I should be 12 again. I wish. So that's what I'll be reading this month, this week. And let me know what you'll be reading. Thank you for watching.